Nope.
From Atlanta, Fulton County.
Have but one objective.
And there's an exchange.
Alright, well, welcome to the second episode of You Must Be Bored. Thank you for joining us. As always, Blake.
Garrett.
And yeah, we just got out of the grocery store actually just now. And we had a crazy experience.
We didn't have any intention of even bringing it up, but it was a segue into our crazy other stories.
Yeah, what? Okay, so we're standing in line at the cash register, and what did she say? Like, it was just really random. This lady, and I don't even know how to describe her because I don't remember what she looked like, but it was real quick. What do you remember what she said?
She was a bigger woman. She was like middle-aged or something, and she was there with her daughter, which I think was the worst part. But well, it's like we were talking about, like, the hard part is, like, with any World Star video or any, like, clip that goes up that goes viral, it's always mid-altercation that you start to see what happens. And so we walked up mid-altercation, but all I heard her say to, like, the obviously, like, you know, 16, 17-year-old, like, cashier at the grocery store, like, first job, like, all pimply faced and everything, and she looked at him and she was just like, what'd she say? She's like, you don't get to tell me I didn't take a shower.
Yeah.
And it was
that
just
was
like
so weird.
And he kept his cool. He was mellow. He was chill. The lady behind him, like, on the other register, you know, she didn't really say much, but then I think she chimed in just to, like, have his back.
Yeah.
And that's when she just went off, dude. It was like...
That got weird, yeah. I don't really know what was going on, but...
Started calling her a crazy bitch, and... It just got wild, like, fast.
Yeah.
But...
Which reminded me, because we both worked at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. Well, a lot of us did. Chewy worked at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
We've all met our way through the chicken joint.
Yeah, exactly. One time I had an experience with a guy, and this was before I was younger. I was like 17, so I wasn't even like a legal adult yet.
Yeah.
And he threatened to punch me. Like, straight up. They were a Jordan probably remembers this.
I don't know if I've heard this story.
Yeah, they had been, because they used to work at Cerritos.
Yeah.
They had used to come in there and try and get free food all the time. So they would just eat food, complain, and just try and get free stuff.
Was it late? What time of day was it?
It was like dinner time.
Oh, okay.
It was like 8 o'clock probably, or 9 o'clock. But so I had recognized them, and so when they came in, I was like, okay, I know these are like repeat people, you know. And so they got their food, they went, sat down, ate, and then they like ate most of their food and came back, and the woman came back and was like, I want my meal refunded, blah, blah, blah. And she had like a little piece of her sandwich left, and everything else was ate. You know how it went. And I was like, well, you kind of ate everything, blah, blah, blah. And then as I'm like talking to her about it, the husband across the dining room, yells, "Is there a problem over there?" And I was like, oh my god. So then they start yelling or whatever. He comes over.
He's just trying to intimidate you.
Yeah, and I'm like dealing with it like we normally, we usually give them whatever they want usually. So I was doing that, and then I look at Ever, and he asked me if I was okay or whatever. I was like, yeah, these people do this all the time. And I said that like to him. And he heard me. The guy heard me. He's like, "What'd you just say to him?"
Shit.
And I was like, "Well, I said I've seen you guys do this a lot. You know, like I just straight up told him." Yeah. And he was like, "You lucky I don't knock you out right now. You lucky I'm a gentleman." I was like, "Bro, I wish you would knock me out because I'm gonna sue you. Like, I'm 17. Like,
that's ridiculous. Half of that problem is that Chick-fil-A doesn't reserve the right to refuse service to anyone. So you have to resolve the issue. We had a woman throw a milkshake back at one of the girls, like, after she had already slammed one on the counter and, like, dirtied her whole work area, ended up throwing it back on her chest, but whoo!
Yeah, there's some crazy people.
I don't understand what they're gonna get out of it, and I just felt bad for the woman in the grocery store. At least I felt bad. I feel bad for anyone who's there with them.
Yeah.
That's just like all of a sudden starts looking at them, like looking at their hands, starts fiddling their thumbs, like Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
I don't know why this is such a big deal, but
It's very awkward for them having to like it's almost like you want to separate yourself from them, but they're together.
there's certain things you can be aggressive about. That's not one of them.
Yeah. People get crazy over the food. We've definitely seen a handful of that.
Well, that's it too. It's your food, and people get crazy about food.
Well,
And that's one of the things you don't want to do is get crazy with the person serving your food.
I feel like a lot of people, it's like their moment to have some power. Like, I'm the customer. I get to have power right now.
It's crazy.
And at Chick-fil-A, they get to have it, I guess. Whatever. We're not there anymore, so
yeah,
screw
we
that
give them
place.
the power. No, but that was funny. That was funny. It reminded me of that woman, but
Yeah.
oh man. But no, last week was fun because we started to talk about music. We started talking about Chance a little bit. Then
Yeah.
you touched on Chance in your podcast. But yeah, you obviously wanted to talk about Russ.
Dude. I love Russ. Actually, speaking of Russ, this is funny. He was just live on Instagram, and I was trying to hit him up. Like, I sent like a good 5 or 6 messages on
Just
there.
like back to back to
Fool
back.
would not respond to me. He was just responding to like stupid people's stuff, and I was like putting lyrics like, "Yo, you inspire me," and then like I read The Alchemist because of you, and like all this stuff, and he just like trying to get at the girls and shit. So I was like, all right, I give up. You know, like I'm not trying to be some.
Well, did you see?
fanboy.
Was it what was everyone? How was everyone else reaching out? Were
Some
they just
people were saying,
fanboying, or
yeah, that's the thing. Is like a lot of people were saying, come here, collab with this person, and he was like talking to them like, well, fuck that, like, you know, just going off on his stuff, and I was like, dude, like I'm actually trying to like say like, yo, your lyrics are dope.
I'm not
like,
I don't want anything from you. I'm just telling you. Yeah, that's kind of.
I did kind of want him to be like, yo, Blake, I see you. Like, that would have been like, all right.
I feel like he has these moments where like fans check him, or something happens where he doesn't feel the love for a second or something, because then he'll just hit you with like this live video of like, yo, the only reason I'm wearing this watch is because of my fans.
Yeah,
and like he comes at it like that, and he's like, I love you. He says I love you 4 times before he ends the video, and you're like, all right. But yeah, I mean,
but apart from that,
Yeah.
his music is
he's been
dope.
killing it.
Dude.
He's got, and like he says, like he says in the song Exposed, he's been doing this for so long. He has so many albums. When he talks about new artists coming out, like Lil Yachty, all this shit, it's like now he's got a little bit of, of a library. But before, it's like he had fucking 3 popular songs, 1 popular song.
Yeah.
And like Russ said, not enough songs to become your favorite artist. They don't have enough songs to be a headline artist.
Yeah.
Dude, this fool's got a catalog that's like insane, and
He's his own headliner.
the more you listen, the more new shit, the deeper it goes. Like, it's been wild.
That's honestly like it's weird. It's like inspirational rap, which I guess music is inspirational, right? So, but like I just feel even his lyrics and his persona, like the I did it myself.
Yeah.
And I like believed in myself. Like the self-belief thing is huge for me. Like that's when I listen to his music, I want to like do something, like create something, like whether it's this or like writing or anything. Like I just wanted to do something, and I just feel like that's what his music does. It's weird. I mean,
I agree.
Like bad weird, like good weird. Like I like what it creates in people.
Yeah, yeah. No, it gives you, it kind of hands you your power back a little bit.
Yeah.
But it was weird. It was like something I was talking to my sister about a little bit. Kind of like getting your power back and just starting to do stuff for yourself. And he obviously is like, he's focusing on himself right now.
Yeah.
He's like said before, like, Drake said it before too, no new friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not making any new friends. Like, whoever was here is here. And it's interesting though, like, I don't know, I've never been able to really fully wrap my head around focus on yourself first. Like, I don't know, that kind of statement scares me, and then I intend to just start thinking about something else. Yeah, dude, he does. He gives you that power back of just like, do it yourself. Chance did that at the Grammys. It kind of gives you that inspiration to like just go get it. And Deante Hitchcock has a bunch of lyrics about that kind of stuff too. And
he's younger in the game, right?
Yeah, a little bit younger. He's not as exposed, quote unquote.
He has what, 3 mixtapes now? He has 2, and then the one he just put out, that EP thing.
Yeah,
it's like
he's
5
coming out.
songs.
He's coming out with another one.
Yeah,
so he's keeping everyone like on their toes. But
he's good too, man.
And I can relate a little bit because he's got a lyric that's like, and it's the do it yourself. It's like the build as you go, and it's the taking your power back. And I think that's what is so cool about what we get to do with the podcast stuff, is just because That's us taking our power back, and
Yeah.
it's as much as we're not going to get, instant gratification. It's going to be rewarding in its own stuff, but he has a lyric, and what I can relate with is he has a lyric that says, "Dropped out of college, so there ain't no other way now. I jumped off the cliff, and I'm building a plane on the way down."
That's hot.
And it's like, oh shit, like there you go, like, sometimes
It's all in,
sometimes it
risking
takes
it.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think for some people it takes that. Some people it takes planning and grinding and years of putting it in. And some people it's just like putting yourself in those situations where it's like
You have no choice.
all or fucking nothing.
Yeah.
And I think that statement was sick. Jump off a cliff and build a plane on the way down. Like, you better fucking build it fast, and it better be like, I don't know. I just thought that was an amazing lyric, especially for the DIY kind of scene. It's
and because he's not big yet, so like he's literally like building that.
Yeah,
like,
one
he's falling.
bolt at a time,
Yeah.
one weld at a time. Oh yeah,
That's cool. Yeah, he's definitely someone to watch. If you guys haven't listened to him, SoundCloud, Russ, or Deante Hitchcock.
or
They
Johnny
are
Clouds.
amazing. Johnny Clouds too. That is another guy.
He's a
doing
little
something.
raunchy. I listened to some of his stuff and I was just like, damn.
Yeah, he's
like,
got bars too.
he's
He
either
spits.
getting a lot of ass or he's not getting any ass at all.
Dude, we went out to
he talks
Huntington
about it so much.
with him. That dude gets ass.
Oh wow. Wait, you work with him? How do you know?
No, it's Spencer's friend.
Oh,
that
okay,
we met
okay.
and we went out with him over there. He had like a place in Huntington. I don't think he lives there anymore.
Is he in Cali? Like SoCal?
Yeah, he lives in Lakewood now, I think. Chewy's supposed to interview him, I think, tomorrow. I'm pretty sure
Wait, is
tomorrow.
that his cousin?
No, they're just friends. I don't really know their main connection.
Nice.
But
That's
yeah.
dope.
So that'll be interesting. But
Yeah, his music's
he's
been-
definitely someone to look out for, too.
Yeah.
He said he's going to be putting out some more music as well.
Yeah.
So that'll be good. But yeah,
I don't know why we're all not just rapping.
let's do it.
Yeah, I might as well.
Yeah.
I'll make a beat, we'll rap. Screw it.
We'll have to jump on that for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm totally down.
I wanted to say something about Deante. I forgot what I was going to say about him.
But what, Deante Hitchcock?
Oh, what I also liked about him was so the way I came across him was through Mark, but he tagged me in like he was doing like Instagram freestyle, like spitting, like so it would just be a straight Instagram video, and like he would just spit on like another person's beat and just spit for like however long the Instagram video allows it to be or whatever.
Oh, I see.
And
And then just reposting it.
yeah, and like he just got traction that way, and like it just started like trending or whatever, and went viral, and then now I think that's partially why he's starting to get somewhat of a like growth.
Yeah.
That stuff's spreading, but that was a cool tactic, and that's just another way of him jumping off the cliff. He's just putting it out there.
Yep.
Which is really cool.
That's half of it.
Yeah.
Just putting it out there.
Which actually, the Casey Neistat, right? Is that how you say it? Neistat.
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 Yeah, the Neistat brothers.
They which we were gonna talk about too, is the ad that they did for the Oscars.
Yeah, his Oscar ad, his Samsung Oscar.
During the Oscars was when it was. I've been watching his vlogs ever since you guys mentioned
it actually
him.
aired on TV. It wasn't just like a YouTube ad.
No, that one was on. I think it was on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure it aired during the Oscars.
Oh wow,
pretty sure. But I've been watching his vlogs, and that dude, same. I mean, it's a different genre, but it's the same kind of thing. Like he picked up a camera and started. I mean, obviously he had a platform kind of already, but
he made his money the old-fashioned way.
Yeah,
technology.
And he's just doing it himself too. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, he's crazy.
And in the commercial, where he talks about, it's kind of like giving the power back too. I mean, it's all kind of similar, because he mentions he wanted to remind the Oscars people that there's other people out there creating stuff, and I mean it was obviously an ad for the phone, but he was saying basically that just because we don't have the same reach and resources as you do, like we're still creators, we're still creating, and we're still making stuff.
Well, and honestly,
we're still here.
Sometimes that's not even necessarily true.
That what?
That Hollywood has a bigger reach than,
I know, and that's
a YouTube star.
That's what's interesting now is that
it's global.
It's kind of like the Chance the Rapper thing. Like now the industry's just kind of like it's becoming open to everyone.
Yeah,
and that's what's cool about the commercials. It's kind of like.
Yeah.
When he said, "You guys tell us we can't," watch me or watch us.
Yeah.
Like, that's literally what's happening. These people are blowing up on YouTube.
There are millionaires because of YouTube. Absolutely. Yeah, your cat's about to try to get out.
Really?
He's gonna start making some noise.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
He's an inspiration.
Definitely. And his shots and the way he does his drone and
he puts a lot of time and thought into it, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He cares about what he puts out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But
I mean,
all those people are just, it's cool to see in different genres and different like styles of doing it. They're still like saying screw you to the industry. I mean, quote industry, like the sense of having to be a part of connections and networking and all that. Like they're actually just doing it themselves. Which is inspirational to me.
I think sometimes it's necessary. Sometimes that those kind of, big conglomerates or like that's how you catch a big break, but it's also, that grind and it's like building that, starting small and just growing it. And like you said, half of it is, and half I think what people are looking for nowadays anyways is like wanting to be a part of that process and seeing you start from nothing and grow and get better and, hone on your craft and, chisel it and polish it. And I don't know, it's everyone wants overnight instant success or recognition or appreciation for whatever it is they're doing.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're not doing anything. You have one fucking YouTube video up. Like, how am I supposed to appreciate anything that you do? It's like, give me a couple hours of stuff to go through. Let me get to know you. And, and then we'll talk. But
yeah. Which, hopefully, we're building.
Yeah, we are. We are
cliff.
slowly but surely. Yeah, we jumped off the cliff. We're building the plane.
Yeah.
Hopefully. You don't have to have the engine on it yet. No. It has to just start to.
We'll give it some time.
Catch a little air. And coast.
Speaking of that, you guys should subscribe to Babylon Creations on YouTube and SoundCloud. Yep. And help us
just build a little bit.
That, yeah.
We got a lot of stuff you can listen to right now. It's a lot of podcasts, a lot of us just kind of having conversations with each other for the most part,
but more's coming.
Yeah, it's just a start.
We're shooting another video series this weekend.
Yeah, and I think the vlog series is going to be fun, and it's going to end up turning into a lot of, I think, what we talk about, just because it's sick. We went to the Warner Brothers Studios and got to tour and look at all the superhero stuff. That was cool this weekend. So.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, check that out on the vlog. That's on the YouTube channel as well.
Yeah.
The website will be dropping soon. We're just still in the process of building it. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much there. But, yeah.
Till then.
All right, guys.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
Thanks for tuning in. You must have been bored to listen to all this. So.
Yeah. All right, later.
Bye.